Here we go again. Just starting off Sunday. Nobody's out. Just cars on the road. Here we go to try to record some more stuff. Whew. This is behind me. That's where I live over there. We'll turn the camera around now. Here we go. What you guys want to talk about today? Let me get my pace up a little bit. Like I said, usually that first mile, like usually the first mile be an uphill battle. Once your body gets like heated up, that's when it gets crappy. I'm not feeling it yet. Sun's like behind me. Getting a pretty kind of late start. Yesterday was like a half an hour earlier. I was talking to my homie from New York. He was having phone problems. He's like one of the last good guys that I deal with. Period. He know I come to see him if shit got real bad, or if he really needed me. I'll take a flight to help him out. Make sure he good and bring my black ass right on back. I ain't gonna babysit a nigga. Yeah, so I got a late start cause of that, but ain't shit out here. Just heat. It's 100 degrees now. It was like 91 degrees this morning. Like 3 o'clock this morning. I've been up since 2:30. It's like about 9:30 now. I don't sleep my life away. Most people spend a third of their life sleeping. About a third. 8 hours, 24 hours in a day. Then he got 8 hours in the sleeping in the bed. But that leave 16. Then you got 16 hours. And you gotta eat, sleep. You gotta eat, piss. Take care of yourself hygienically if you're a decent human being. You spend time eating. You'll eat all day. Or cook your food and all those kinds of things. Clean up the house and clean things, whatever it is you do. Just the regular, everyday, common stuff. You gotta take hours to do that shit. Probably about 4 hours to bathe, shit, shower, and shave, eat, cook, or stand online, whatever you gotta do, shopping, all those things, driving around, walking around. That's half your day right there. Leaves you 12 hours or less, probably less, probably more like 10 hours. People's on the phone bullshitting on the internet, on Facebook. Just bullshitting around, bullshitting their life away, playing with the girls, guys playing with girls, girls playing with guys on social media. A lot of people spend most of their time on that during the course of a day, like it is a job, and they ain't making no money off of it. It's wasting their life. That's back to that fantasizing shit again. It's like that's all people could really do. Seems like it's fantasize their life away. It's like when you're thinking, like every day, like when your thought life. That's what you think. That's what you're doing during the day. You think. Your thoughts are fantasies, because it ain't something that you're doing. It's like I'm walking and talking now in the heat in Arizona. Look at those mountains up there. Hope you could see it. See the mountains down there in front of the cars? Yeah, that's reality. I'm walking in the heat at about 4 miles an hour. I clocked it about 4.3, but I ain't up to that yet. I'm talking my way through this unbearable bullshit, this uphill shit I was telling you all about. Here goes the police. The police evidence and property facility. See, look. There's always cops around here. See that? Here we go again. I don't even know if this thing is on. Let me check. It's on. I've been practicing. Back, like I said before, it's the memory that runs out. And then what I gotta do is delete the memory. Once it gets to the card, it will turn off by itself. Delete the memory. Send this thing to like my Google Photos over the cellular net, and erase it on here. Format that little card in the back, and then make some more. But until then, I don't know if I'm gonna go a long way today. It's not a soul on the sidewalks or the road. On the road, yeah, but not on the sidewalks. I just want to build up a big, nice sweat. Soak this shirt. Basically, I walk or run every morning. It depends. I'm not going to be running with the fucking camera in my hand. All you're going to see is a bunch of shaking, which don't make any fucking sense. And I mostly walk. But when I see dirt, something like that, I'll run through the dirt because it's soft. I ain't trying to really run on this cement. That's why I want to be on a beach. That sand has resistance, and it connects you more to the earth. You could walk on the beach barefooted in the sand. Connect to the sea water and the sand. Walking around with shoes on, sneakers, runners, socks on cement. You're really not connecting to shit. Just getting sunshine. This is a nice place across the street. Look, they've been building this up since I've been here. That shit was all skeletons at first. No, before it was nothing there. I should walk past. Should walk past here even before I even move on this block. I used to live like back behind these places, like a mile away. from the back of these, from the back of this. This is like the last one they're building. Right here. See, they got some nice places. Look. Criminal beware, you are being watched. Neighborhood watch. See? San Marcos Estates. Boy, is it hot. It's not as bad as I thought. Once I get to this corner, that's it. There's no turning back. What I'm going to do now is what I'm going to do now is I ain't doing no 10 miles today. I'm not even going to do 8.5. It's going to be a short one. Ain't going to be no 3 hour. Maybe an hour and a half. That'll be about 7 miles. That'll be about an hour and a half. Every 20 minutes is about, look at these birds again. They're always trying to attack somebody. I'm always looking at the ground to see if I see a shadow. But sometimes they like fly right over my head. Give him a spinning back fist. Break his beak. Stupid. I'm gonna play this into the next corner. I'm gonna keep recording. Here they come. There go that one's always making all this noise. He gonna start flying around me like it's his territory. This guy right here, look. See that? Down the wall. Him. Every time, this guy. You should figure that we'd be friends by now. He don't dive bomb me no more, but he always makes that noise. And you should dive bomb me all the way over here in this dirt. You can see the shadow of him like behind me. And he'll like dive and then turn back around, make a noise. He don't do that anymore. He's cool, I guess. I know people probably saying this nigga's crazy. They probably say he's probably an African. And them Africans can take that fucking heat. I don't feel fucked up. I feel pretty good. I don't even feel that uphill shit today. Not at all. I figured I would feel that uphill battle type of feeling at first today. Sometimes I don't. Here goes a guy on the bicycle. Here goes some bicycle riders. See, look. Across the street. See the guys. He all leaned over on his bars with his racing handlebars. And this is like a lady. Got pink on. Got a pink helmet. That's a woman. Those are 2 people. Could be nobody else, probably. You look around. Nobody's behind me. Yeah. Yeah, the walks be lonely and whatever. I walk and I think. Sometimes I listen to music. I just started the music shit. Because I didn't like to see people walking with their shit on. I didn't want to be looking like a copycat. That's just me. Then I started playing the kind of music I like. It kind of make things go smoother, actually. Livens up the cells. Put you like in a different mode, actually. Like if you play slow music. Fast music is gonna give you like a upbeat. You're gonna feel those vibrations. Right now, I'm just talking. I feel kind of mellow, hot, like a sauna, dry. It's not even humid in Arizona. It's just dry heat, like an oven. Like when you go inside of an oven, like when you open an oven, that's what it feels like, oven. It's not even wet. It's like a dry oven. Right? Oh, like over your whole body. It's like I'm walking around in a damn oven. Not burning like fire or anything, but just that heat when you open it up. Or like a clothes dryer. Like a clothes dryer. You open the clothes dryer, or even the heat that's blowing out the dryer. If you don't have a vent, you got the kind that's inside the house or the apartment. You feel that heat. That's what it feels like out here. Not so bad today. I'm usually walk down another mile from here, across the street and walk another mile, but I'm not waiting. The lights are gonna change right now. I'm gonna make this right and walk a mile this way, and then cut back over and catch that mile going down that way. And I'll cross the street way up here, like a mile from here. Then cut back across and do that mile. And then get back on a different path. As long as I get it in, I'm good. Whew. So that's a mile already when I turn that corner. Usually I do like 10 of those. Sometimes 8, 8.5, 7. I think the lowest I do is 6. That's if I walk down here 2 miles, cut back across a mile, and then come back around 2 miles. That's even 6. I done did a lot of miles this week. The last 3 days, it was like 8, 10, 8.5, and 10. No, 10, 10. No, 10, 8, 8.5. Yesterday, I thought I did 10. I didn't do 10. When I backtrack in my mind, I did 8.5. Did 8.5 miles yesterday, not the 10. So yesterday was 8.5. Saturday, Friday was 10. Thursday was 8. So 8, 10, 8.5. And I feel good today. Let me get across. Feel good today. From that working out, that's what it is. Usually I don't eat in the morning. That's what it is. I ate early this morning. I usually don't eat. I usually on a fast in the morning. I ate this morning. A nice little meal too. It was chopped meat, onions, and pepper and garlic. Maybe about 8 ounces of that. And then it was a hot beef sausage. I take that back. It was 2 hot beef sausages. I chopped one of them up. I made 2 meals. Yeah, it was like 8 ounces of, like chili beef or taco beef, however you want. Spaghetti beef. Didn't have no tomato sauce in there. I think I put a can of tomato sauce in there, but it wasn't like no spaghetti shit. I like chopped up a whole onion. I made that shit the other day. And the hot sauces just spice it up. Like one big link. It's like a little, what, 4-inch, 3-inch link. A little link, maybe about smaller than like a toilet paper roll. Yeah, I cut that up, put that in there. And then I had some end pieces of bread. I got to stop eating the bread too. I started eating bread a couple of months ago. I didn't eat bread for years. When I came out here to this fucking desert, I started eating crackers. Like the closest thing to like some carbs or baked goods is crackers. They got these vegetable crackers. They got like a nice taste to them. They're like some bullshit store brand like Ritz, but they got the vegetable taste. It's artificial, of course. It's salty. And I'll take one of those whole, sleeves or whatever you want to call it, and make peanut butter, pair it up with peanut butter and crackers. I don't know, I guess I get about 10 out of there, 8, 9, whatever. And I'll eat that shit. It depends on how much carbs I had for the day. Sometimes I'd use half of them and put a lid on it and put that shit in the refrigerator until later. It's like this almost every day. Same dead ass shit. I just get out of here to have something to do that's going to benefit me in some kind of way and benefit my family. Even though I'm by myself. My family's in another country. Well, I have several families actually. They all can take care of themselves. They grown. And then I got the little one. She's 12. She'll be 12 soon. Next few months. She's really the only one that I really worry about or think about. And I really feel sad because I was kind of sad without a father. And I'm a man. And I'm a male. I used to get teased all the time. Kids are cruel. Try to tell her mother that, but she don't care. She's about herself. She faked it. It's like most relationships. People bring their little bullshit persona in the bullshit that they identify with. With all of those. Especially if you're attracted to each other. Sparks start flying. Oxytocin and hormones and these chemicals start. And the dopamines and all that shit start flooding your system. You in lust like a motherfucker. Like I told you on the previous videos, that's how babies are made. And that is all what that shit is for. All of those feelings. That's all what it's for. Period. It's to reproduce, and that's it. And then those things die. That shit start reacting. And it's gonna happen. It may be reacting with one of y'all, or both of you. It may just die. That's when all the arguing and stuff come in. And maybe reaction may die with you. You ain't feeling the motherfucker no more. The motherfucker still might be feeling you. And like I told you before, those feelings is your own. That's your own feelings. That's you feeling that way. Infatuated, in love, whatever you want to call it. You know, in hate and jealousy. Sadness and depression and lonely and all that. That's your own making, man. That shit ain't got shit to do with anybody else. That should be your own making. Other person may look at you like he just don't get it, do he? And they could have your baby too. They could be pregnant with your baby, or even have your baby. Or the person can get you pregnant. And you carry his baby, and he ain't even giving a fuck. People play games. All that shit is chemicals and hormones and stuff. People's emotions and stuff. That's all made by you as a self, as a person. Depends on how you react. It's like it's getting to be the 4th of July in a minute. Say somebody rolled past here and threw a firecracker or some shit out the car. And that shit goes pow. I could jump over this fence over here. Or take cover behind these bushes. And may not even react at all. See? However, I will react. Or may just, the inside of me may just jump, like, as you would say, like skip a beat. Your heart might skip a beat. That all depends on the individual. See? That's what I'll be saying. It's like I'm walking out here by myself. I'm not lonely. It would be better if there wasn't no cars going past. And these houses weren't houses, because I know people are in these houses. I know there's people in these cars going past. I would rather for nobody to be around. Just be me, by my damn self. Insects and animals can hang out. I don't mind them. They're just people. Here we go. We got somebody on the other side of the street coming. Looks like a lady. Like a woman. What's she doing? I don't know what she's doing. She like she's dressed to run or walk. I'm looking for a dog. She's picking up something off the ground. No. I don't know what that is. Could be a guy. Usually a guy is walking hard. And a woman usually walks like soft. if they're not running. Looks like a guy coming over here by me. Try to walk past me. This is the second person that I have seen in days. It's a dude. He's trying to step it up now because he sees me. So instead of walking around, frolicking around and kicking rocks and shit, he's trying to like, acting like he about his business now. You look half crazy anyway. With that dark shirt on. It gotta be. How you doing today?
Good.
All right. Dude look like Frankenstein. Fucker look like Lurch or somebody. Seems to be a nice guy. Here we go. Can I even, let me see. Is this thing still working? This is the block I went up and crossed the street the other day. And the cam turned off. Let me see if this thing's still on. Oh yeah, it's been 31 minutes and it's still on. Wow. As soon as I get into something, watch it turn off. Yeah, back to what I was saying. Yesterday, when I went up this block. No, it's not this block, it's down there by the light. Oh, I was talking about you are what you eat type stuff. And it's like now, I don't feel that uphill feeling I was telling y'all about yesterday. I don't feel that today. And then I was trying to figure it out, and that's what you have to do. You have to think back and try to remember what did you do today and think all the way back. What's different? What's different is I ate breakfast this morning. High protein, actually. And by me doing so, I'm energized, because usually I would just be fasted, go out or work out or walk. I'd be fasted. I'd have some fluid in me, but I'd be fasted with nothing in me but the food from the previous night, previous day, and burn that off first. That keeps you from getting big too. If you take a walk in the morning or work out in the mornings, okay, I may do all this 10 miles and all this other crazy shit, but just in general, if you just walk in the mornings, don't eat anything, you're just gonna burn off the stuff from yesterday, your last meal. Doesn't matter if you had that 6 o'clock yesterday evening or 9 o'clock at night. You don't want to eat like that. You don't want to eat that way. You don't want to, you want to give yourself like 3-4 hours before you go to bed in an empty stomach. You want to have an empty stomach when you go to sleep. Let that food be in your digestive tract, but you want your stomach, itself. You want that to be empty. How you doing today? Right. So you want your stomach to be empty before you go to sleep. Before you actually, doze off for the night. You want your stomach to be empty. You want your bladder to be empty in your stomach. You don't want nothing in there working. But it takes energy to burn. Your food takes energy to digest. And it actually burns a whole lot of energy, just digestion in itself, depending on what you're digesting. It takes a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy to think too. Like 20%, something like that, of your energy each and every day is your brain using about that much. That leaves like 80% left over. And I don't know exactly how much energy you burning to digest food like a meal, but it's a lot. Like how you be seeing those wild animals, how they, like a lion, or even a snake, how they eat something, get full up, their belly be all swollen, and they just lay underneath a tree or something. And they don't eat for days after that. They ain't even got no energy. What are they gonna chase? Maybe they killed a wildebeest or something. They gonna eat till they full. You get the lion's share is what it's called. It's like the biggest share. And they gonna lay back, fatter than the motherfucker. They belly gonna be on the ground when they lay down. They be ready to go somewhere and sleep. And the rest, they ain't chasing nothing else. Then them other animals are passing them by, looking at them, saying, he ain't hungry now. So they hang out and hang around. Because they already know that lion already's fed. Or that whole group of lions, the whole pride, what's called the pride, is fed already. They really ain't worrying about shit. Sometimes they even fuck with you. Fuck with the lions. Fuck with them. Knowing that the motherfucker got like 100 pounds of meat in his guts. He ain't doing nothing. Just don't catch him when he's fuck with him when he's hungry. They ain't got to fuck. They know better too. To mess with them. They know it. Just from the energy the lion gives off. The whole savannah or whatever knows when something's on the prowl. It's just like us. Like you gotta be street smart. You could tell motherfuckers on the prowl. It's getting dark. But usually, a lot of times, a group of people. They acting all wild and rowdy. You can tell by the way they look at you from a distance. You know something's getting ready to go down. You're just hoping that it doesn't go down. But then it does. And you know it's coming. If you show any fear, they're going to be on that ass. So you're better off not showing any fear. And maybe they'll let you go. Show them that you acknowledge they there and that you're not afraid. Gang won't bother you. You're looking like a little lost kid, like a little lost puppy. They're gonna alleviate you of your wallet and your valuables. They might let you get away without getting beat up. Shot or something. That's just people. That's men. Tribalism shit. I like to be by myself. I'm tough by myself. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be out here. They know that too. whoever's watching. Here goes the fireman. Those are some tough guys. They're going to a fire. They drag people out of there in this heat. Damn. Those guys they don't do it every minute of the day. But if it was your job, you got to be a certain type of a person to run into a burning place in this 110-degree fucking heat. It's damn near twice as hot inside of there. The building, you go in there and start looking for people. You still got protective gear on, but it's still hot as hell. Look at this cactus behind me. Oh boy. Nah. That wall ain't hit yet. I'll tell you that's because I ate. If I didn't eat anything, that first mile would have been rough. But since I ate, the first mile isn't. It's more than a mile now.